Hi guys. I've loaded up my book. It's looking pretty good. Not too chunky. Um, but I put all the stuff in here. I still feel like I need a couple of more things. So, um, I was watching Shabby Dabby Doodah this morning, and Tina made these cute little flip pocket things. So, yeah, it's got a pocket on this side and then a journaling spot on the inside, and it attaches to the page. So I wanted to make one of those. So she didn't measure, but I wanted to make sure mine fit in the book. So I did mine 9 by 6, and I scored it at 3 inches. But you wouldn't have to score. I want the roses on the front, so I want to put that on the front, and then that. You're going to fold it like accordion style. And then we're going to take this and fold it down. And I will link her video below because she gave a very good explanation of how to do it. I'm just going to glue this triangle piece down. Just like that. And so this will go like this and make a pocket here. And I did print this out double-sided, but you could use single-sided or scrapbook paper. This is actually something I printed from the kit, but which is Blue Vintage by Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm going to glue here and at the bottom so we can have our pocket. There we go. So we have a pocket on the front and the journaling on the inside. And I think this paper is faint enough that I don't need to add anything for journaling. I think it'll be just fine. So I've got 2 things that I want to make today. The other one is also, I got some glue here. The other one is also Tina's from her Stash Builder. I think it's called Stash Builders Workshop, something. But I'll link both those videos below. So I want to ink this. And I'm just going to ink around here real quick. Don't need a lot, but just to give it a little finish here. Okay, so that is inked. I'm not going to ink this because I'm going to put a piece of lace there. So I'm going to fold this back a little. I want to ink inside the fold and then around the edges of the journaling spot. Sorry about the lighting. I've been trying to make this video all day, and I was running the kids around today, and they kept getting later and later, and then my husband came home, and he needed to work in here for a while, so I'm just now getting around to it, and it's about 7 o'clock, and most of my sunshine is gone, so if there's shadows, I apologize. Yeah, so I want to put a little bit of lace along here. Hopefully I didn't get too much glue there. I've got this this batch of ribbon that I've got is kind of, I'm going to go this way, not laying open, I guess is the word. It's scrunched up, So I actually probably should unroll the whole thing and iron it, because I'm having a hard time working with it. Probably going to need a little bit more glue, but I can fix that later. Just want to trim that a little bit. Okay. All right. So I figured this would be a perfect place to put the ephemera that came with the kit. It had these pieces, and all I did to these was scrunch them up and then kind of go over all the crevices and hills and valleys with the ink, just to make it look old, and they will fit inside this pocket when it's dry. So, okay, well, how do I want to decorate this? I have a piece of lace, so I think I'm just going to go right here in the middle. Put that piece of lace on there. This is just out of my little snippet jar. Anytime I have a little piece left over, I just throw it in there. I have one of those old pub mix jars, and I have a bunch of pieces parts in there. So I think I need to do some snippet trims or something, make some. It's getting full to the top. I need a little bit more glue here. This one didn't stay on this side. There we go. Okay, and then I have this little label that is also from the Blue Vintage kit. So I just want to put that on that lace. There we go. I think that's the way, yeah. Like, do I have it upside down? Sometimes when these flowers are little, it's hard to tell which way's up. So, alright, I'm just going to hold that for a second. And then I've got some of my favorite eyelash trim. Let's stick that on there for a second. I looked for some of this the other day and at Dollar Tree, and I could not find it, so I'm gonna have to go to another store. The store that's closest to my house never seems to have anything that I'm looking for, so I have to go to the one uptown. They have a bigger store and they have a bigger craft selection. They carry things that mine does not. So I've got my little butterfly. This is just a butterfly that I cut from one of the background pages that I had printed on cardstock. And I'm not sure which background page this actually was, but I think it was the one that, you know what? I think it was the one I put on the inside of the cover. I think it was this one, which was also on the inside of the cover. So I got some interesting designs on my butterflies. So I am going to glue my butterfly down. Right there. Put that on top. I look for my beads. I want to put some little beads on my butterfly. Please get this bag open. I have a hard time with these tiny Ziploc bags. Okay. Uh-oh. My son has taken out my trash and I do not have a bag in it, so wait, don't want to dump it in there. Okay, just put a little bit of the glossy accents, and oops, don't want that one. I want this one. And I'm just using my scoring tool to get those where I want them. There we go. And I think that looks pretty cool. That'll be, I was one item short from doing all my coffee dye pages, so I think that'll be perfect. And then this will go in here. I'm going to stick this under here for now, kind of keep everything glued down right, so you can see that the ephemera is in here. And yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, and I'm just going to put these beads up here because I'm going to need them shortly. This is also Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo. It's a little matchbook. She used a bunch of her cutoffs and just made up a bunch of matchbooks for her stash. What you can do also, she used it as like a flip out. You can journal on here. But you could put a pad of paper, you know, maybe 4 or 6 sheets of paper in there, and then staple it here, and it'll give you a little paper pad too. I was thinking about doing that. So let me get a piece of coffee dyed paper. And of course I picked up one that is torn, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. I think this matchbook is 3 1/2, so let's do 3 1/4. And turn that around, and we'll do 3 1/4. I think that's probably sufficient. I have a little cutoff here. Okay, so what size? If I fold it in half, I need 3 1/4. 3 1/4 is 6 1/2. So 6 1/2. And 6 1/2. And this is the first time I'm doing this, so I hope it works. But I think I just want to, okay, that is way, oh no, I thought it was off. It's like, that didn't look right. I'm just going to fold this in half here. I am going to ink this first, however. I'm not going to ink the coffee dyed paper, but I do want to ink this here before I attach it down. And this, I mean, this could be attached to the book, but it doesn't have to be. I would rather probably, if it's going to have paper in it, be free floating. So I'm going to put the paper here, just in the middle. Yeah, like that. And then find my stapler. There it is. And then I am going to staple it. Let's hope my staple works correctly. This is an old stapler I've had for, gosh, 30 plus years. So yeah, so now we've got pad paper, write on, tear out, whatever. Probably could have made it, instead of 6.5, could have probably done another half an inch, so it would have come up another 1/4 inch when it was folded. But yeah, that makes a cute little, I didn't do the staples down far enough, so it's a little bowed, but I can fix that with our, there we go. So I want to put a piece of lace across here. I mean, you know, because I always do. Let's see if I have a scrap that'll fit there. Yes, I do. I'm going to put it right here, and it'll actually cover those staples even. So, and you can decorate this as much or as little as you like. I just want to put some lace on the bottom piece here. And I may or may not add some beads. I think if you're going to be handling it, the beads might eventually come off. So I think I'm just going to leave it at this. The papers are pretty, and I just want to stick it. This is going to be in the belly band, I think. So and like I said, you could attach this to a page if you wanted, but I think I'm going to leave it floating. Floating as in I can move it wherever I want. Okay, so there we go. I don't know that I need anything else on there. I think that's fine. And I've got this. So put this ephemera on here. Secret stash of letters. So there we go. And I may or may not come back and put something on here. I don't know. I like it the way it is. Of course, next to this, it seems undressed. But not everything needs to be completely maxed out. So anyway, the next video is probably going to be a flip through, and then I'm going to have to decide what I want to work on next. I've got a couple of little golden books that I'm thinking about, and maybe I'll do those. I have a Frosty one, I have a farm one. I think I want to do the farm one, and then I'll do the Frosty one later, closer to Christmas, winter time, because I'm not ready for winter yet. I'm a summer girl. So anyway, thanks for everyone for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Okay guys, it's me again. I couldn't leave it alone. I had to put some half-back pearls on there. So this one opens this way, and like I said, if I had done this at 7 inches, I wanted to show you, I did another one, and I wanted to show you how it came out. It could go this way, okay? And I put the pearls on this one too. And then when you open it, then the paper comes this way. I did staple this one a little closer to the fold. Yeah, you want to, I don't know if I mentioned that, but you want your fold inside that little flap so that your loose pages are here. I almost stapled it backwards, that's the reason I say. But anyway, just another option for you. It can go this way, it can go this way, or it can go sideways. So it's up to you. But I hope you'll try these things, and I hope you'll check out Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I will see you next time. Thanks.